Hi there, and welcome to another episode of the FM Tactics series. On this show, I take your tactic with Gloucester City and we try and do something with it. We hope that it can be used to give Gloucester City a good run up the table, maybe get them into a few cup finals. Who knows? Win a trophy here, win a trophy there. It's a two-way thing. I use your tactic with Gloucester City with some modifications. Of course, it's not a review show, but I try and do something different with it. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't work. But so far, we've been lucky. Most of the time, it's worked. Only the odd tactic has given me a bit of an issue. But overall, I'd say most of the time it's worked. And it just goes to show that most people have solid tactics out there. It's just a question of whether you choose the right players for the right roles. And now we're reaching a point where it's going to be interesting for Gloucester City. Gloucester City are in the FA Cup final and in the Champions League final. Well, we have no hope in hell of catching United. They're 10 points clear. The season is over. United have won the title. Gloucester City finished second. Chelsea and Arsenal finished third and fourth. Reading got relegated along with Stoke and Watford. And look where Liverpool finished. Seventh. Nothing's different there. This game doesn't. Liverpool keeps screwing things up in this game. We managed to hit our targets. Zé Gomez got 40 goals. Pablo Mafio got 20 assists. I'm happy with that. With the third highest in terms of goals scored, which is still. You think about it, we scored 82 goals this season. That's a lot of goals. But if you look at United powered in the goals. The goal difference was 84. 84. That means, gee, holy crap. That's like 2 goals to 3 goals a game. So that's incredible. It is incredible. So they played really, really well this season and been very hard to catch them. So our weakness, goalkeeping, we definitely have a weakness here, and that we'll have to shore this up for next season. So what happens next season then? Next season, we'll probably use this. I'm going to go and get some more new players. Give me some options. And then we're still going to carry on this exercise of doing things. But maybe next season the show will be slightly different. We won't do like 2 tactics. We won't do like 2 games per tactic because it's really stressful. Like, trying to keep your head above water, and every day is like, oh my god, how am I going to play this? How am I going to play this? This is like a major chess game, and it's been quite a challenge, and it's been fun. But maybe it didn't help with us catching United. So next season, still want to try and catch United, but this time maybe a tactic for a month, 4 games, still pretty cool. And as far as other things, what are we going to do on today's show? Well, I have really been thinking about a lot of things. We've used quite a lot of tactics this season. So today I'm going to pick one of those tactics that we use. We use Calamities 4-2-3, which is a cool tactic. We use Nick 1408's tactic, which was this. Of basically it was a 4-2 diamond, which is also a very good tactic. And then we use Sandokan's 5-3-2, which happens to be an inspiration for Hunan Xiangtao. Now, Hunan Xiangtao are using literally the same system. And, well, I'm looking at what I have in hand, like who can play in my system at the moment. And I have to make a decision based on that, not based on sentiment or anything else, because we have an injury to Abel Collado. This is significant. Against most teams, I don't have an issue. Right, against most of these teams, average things like Bournemouth, we can hammer them 4-0, 3-0 with our players, and we still can be solid. But against United is a goal scoring machine. It just tears teams apart. They go down the flanks and they cut through the middle. It's like very hard to stop United. So what are we going to do in this game? So I've been thinking, all right, fine. I'm probably going to use Sandokan's 5-3-2 because there's a bit of security in the middle. 5 at the back could handle their pace as well. I've got once I connect, and I'll probably be able to launch attacks down the flanks. Now, so we're going to try and use this tactic, and I can't remember what I did. Honestly, I'm cracking my head thinking, what did I do with this tactic? How did I make it work? A lot of things happen on the fly with me. If by now, you should know this by now. I go into a match and I go, okay, all right, this should work. That kind of thing could work. So now we're going to go through this tactic one more time and see whether I can make any changes. Now, most of these roles and duties look okay. We got close down, more tackle hard. I'm going to remove this shout. More direct passes, cross on deep, cross far post. No, we won't use him that way. We're going to use him as a defensive player. All right, so we're going to tell him to play a bit more defensively. This is the first thing I do with this guy. He's not going to bomb forward. We're going to get this guy to bomb forward. We're going to have this guy as a ball-winning midfielder. DLP on support, yes. We might change this to a DLP on defense as the match progresses. Mafia will close down more, tackle harder. Not necessary because I got a BWM here. So we will remove the tackle harder shout and the close down more. And maybe I'll get him to close down more. All right. We get him to do few risky passes, shoot less often. I'm going to try and make sure that he bombs forward. Now, if he bombs forward, we got a DLF on support, and I've got a poacher on attack. I like that. The other option I have is to turn this guy into an F9. He'll drop even deeper. Something in my head is telling me I should swap these two positions, but I haven't thought about it yet. Yes, this should be fine. I'm hoping this should be fine. I've forgotten. I've literally forgotten how I set it up the last time. Okay, so we've got all these. This is his tactic. It was one of my favorite tactics. I made some adjustments to it. I still do remember. I'm gonna remove this. Gonna remove this. I'm gonna remove this. I'm gonna play it to more risky passes. Leave move into channels, and this is what this player is going to do. We've got most of them set up already. Dribble less, yes, more direct passes, that's fine. Maybe I'm going to remove this. I'm going to let him play a simple game of footy, yes, with not too many complications. All right, we have done this, and this should be fine. Okay, I'm nervous. This is United. This is not some Mickey Mouse team. We got Gomez. He's slow. That's my downside. He's slow. Then they want Barkley to be a DLP on support. He can't tackle. This is one of the strangest decisions the game has made. 7 for tackling. So in midfield, we got Olmedo. He'll play in this position. So now I have an option. I'll play Olmedo to the right as a ball-winning midfielder. And we can put Germano here, who can attack from the middle of the park, along with Cesar Lopez. They both can do this. Then we have other players in the team who can play as well. We got Joe Hanks. Joe Hanks can play here. So we got Olmedo, Hanks. We got Gomez, Webster, and Taylor Moore. So I'm going to use Taylor Moore instead of Sergi Gomez because he's getting on in age, right? So we got Ross Barkley on the bench, currently Lucien Menio, Cesar Lopez. Okay, all right. So this is the team. Again, I might have to make changes on the fly because I totally forgot how I played the tactic the first time around. It's been such a while. I do expect United to come at us. So what we're going to do is we're going to make sure our defensive line is slightly deeper. We're going to pass into space. Yes, that all works. He's going to be... Yes, we are going to set you to direct passing. One of you, few risky passes, direct passes, move into channels. This is one instruction I'm still toying with. Okay, done. Let's go, boys. Let's have some fun. This is Manchester United against Gloucester City. The old rivals go toe-to-toe one more time. Olmedo to Lacazette. The ball gets won. Germano to Olmedo. Different. Straight away I make one change. We're going sit narrower. Where are you? Okay, there you go. Okay. I'm going to have a bit more security on that side of the flank. Estrada to Fosu Mensah to Martial. Martial crosses the ball, gets it to Salza. Salza plays it wide to Dimitrov. Okay, this is a good United attack right into the box, but we managed to break it up again. Z Gomez can't get to this. Estrada does. Fosu Mensah. Martial goes wide again. We are just drawing United in and hoping that we can hit them on the break. Bazoa to Dembele. Shot is wide. Yes. This is a spring. We know we can't beat United man for man. We know they're much better than us. They've been scoring goals for fun. So what we're going to do is we're going to encourage them to come at us, and we're hoping that the spaces that open up allow us to attack them on the break. Bazoa, out wide it goes to Dembele. Dembele comes, oh, that's a great block. Bazoa again to Dimitrov. To Bazoa, plays it to Dembele. Shoots, block, Dimitrov with a chance for a cross. Second change I'm gonna make. I want you to drop even deeper than this. Okay, you're gonna be a false 9 support now. Johnston. Zé Gomez gets up. We got Renata, Martial again. Maud as well. Reads that. Borthwick Jackson. Plays it to Germano. Germano looks for Zé Gomez. Olmedo tries to release Zé Gomez. Can't do that. Or Salazar gets away from the defenders. Brings Dembele into the box. Takes a shot. It goes just wide. Oh, this is going to be one of those games where I sit back and I hold my thumbs. Go like, oh my God. This is it. 4 minutes in and all I see is United in my half. So why haven't come out yet? Hajek to Hanks. Hanks to Germano. Germano plays well, gets it back to Olmedo. Olmedo out to Hajek. Hajek, simple football. Please, Lacazette does well, draws deep. This is what I wanted to see. The change to the F9 probably is the right thing. Hanks goes backwards. That's okay, Hanks. You got a chance to play, finally, because of the injury to Collado. Germano to Zé Gomez. Zé Gomez, come on, inside the box, it's a goal! Gloucester City 1, Manchester United 0. We are off to the races. Our very first attack, and we've scored. Wow, that feels good. That feels so bloody good. Germano, look at the way they move the ball around. Zé Gomez beats the player, turns, gets into the box, and shoots. That's a beautiful goal. Pure skill from the poacher. Oh, Zé Gomez. 41 goals this season now. Mafio to Almedo. Almedo to Webster. Webster back to Mafio. Mafio crosses the ball far post and the keeper just manages to get it away to safety. Oh, I just forgot. No, I'm so caught up in what we're doing. Oh, no. We have to turn him to defend. This is what I always do with this tactic. The moment we score a goal, you go and defend now. Because we don't need the extra security. We don't need the extra threat from the deep line playmaker. This hasn't changed yet. I'm nervous. Oh, Martial to Bazoa. Bazoa out to Shaw. Shaw now gets it away. Rianata. We're going to make one more change after this. Salazar inside the box. Shoots. Johnston does a great save. So, okay, please, hurry up. I'm nervous. I'm twiddling my thumbs. Renata with the corner. Salazar, no. Off the line. Great defensive work from the boys, but we are under pressure. I have Freddie Mercury singing in my ears right now. I was like, all I hear is I am nervous because this is how the tactic I've set it up to be. This is what we're going to be doing the whole game. It's like, okay, they're attacking us. Yeah. What do we expect? We expect them to attack us all the way, right? And we're just hoping that we play to what United is doing. That's what United wants to do. Is attacking us. So we're hoping that this gives us some chance at launching counters. So we're closing down the channels, giving them really hard opportunities. And this I won't be surprised if United do something like 30 shots on goal in this match. Renata again, Dembele inside the box. Oh, Salazar in a dangerous position, but this shot is blocked once again. This is going to be one long day in the office. Renata, we only have one real chance, and the boys converted it. It was a moment of magic from Zé Gomez. What a moment of magic from Zé Gomez. Okay. I'm petrified of playing on a higher mentality. I'll tell you this much. All I'm seeing is, oh, should I not? Oh, Germano again to Olmedo. Olmedo to Lacazette. Lacazette out wide to Mafio. Mafio takes it one way. Zé Gomez! Ooh. Oh boy. Jaguano. Corner taken. He's gone out for another corner. I'm nervous. Germano with the corner. It goes in. It's the FA Cup final. Are we going to deny United one more time? Last season, we kind of like FM'd them in the FA Cup. And then we FM'd them in the Champions League final. Oh man. Mafio. Zé Gomez. Inside the box he goes. Zé Gomez to Lacazette. It's a second goal. Yes. Unbelievable. Zé Gomez again. This guy has been absolutely brilliant. Look at him. But this takes a deflection. United undone. It's a set piece routine. Sandokan's 5-3-2 is giving us a 2-goal lead. All right. So should I change to another tactic? No, thank you. We set out with this 5-3-2. It's defensively orientated. Very good to use against teams like Manchester United. And then Olmedo plays it to Lacazette. Oh my lord, what a shot from Lacazette. Suddenly, our transitions are smooth. That's nice to see. Germano plays it out. Germano again plays it to Moore. Play it back. Yes, he does exactly that to Mafio. Mafio finds Olmedo. Olmedo waits for Mafio. Mafio comes in. That was a unnecessary thing for Mafio to do. Okay, here we go. Dimitrov with the throw. And then the Bazoa to Irenata. More in the right place at the right time. Lacazette can't get to that. Dimitrov back to Dembele. Dembele out wide. It goes. Webster. Fosu Mensah with the chance to strike. Martial looks for options, but it's a crowded box. Moore clears the danger again. Germano tries to get off. He does brilliantly. Wins the ball back. Zé Gomez plays the ball into space for his partner Lacazette. Yes. We have to wait. We can't get too excited here. Abel Colado's absence is being felt. That's for sure. But we have to just we're hoping that the players can play well in his absence. We've been forced into using this tactic because we don't have Colado. We don't say anything at halftime. The thing about this kind of halftime team talks is you don't say anything if you're leading. That's generally the rule. If you can follow that, then you're pretty much sorted. Look at this. This is our defense. This is how we are attacking. Are we really attacking? Not really. Look at us. It's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We put like 6 players here and 2 players here and go like, yeah, just attack us. We're not very committed to getting the ball up, but even give us some space to connect our passes again to your half. And then without the ball, this is what we look like, which is worse. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 here. And then if you lose the ball anywhere here, I've got these 2 players waiting, which is kind of cool. I have thought of turning Germano into RPM, roaming playmaker on support, which would mean that he actually drops deep as well. But at the moment, he's been playing okay. So in terms of the key pass combination, I expect Gloucester City. Gloucester City doesn't look so bad. Now, if you're looking at the heat map of Manchester United, I won't be surprised. A big patch of green. Gloucester City, what heat map? We don't have a heat map. Okay, we shouldn't get too excited. The boys are still doing all right. In terms of the action zones for the first half of the FA Cup final, this is Manchester United in our half. Overall, rather, first half, 21% of the time they've been attacking us. We have hardly attacked them, 8%. They won the midfield battle. We've allowed them to attack us a lot. And so far, we've been okay. But I do expect certain changes in United very soon. Here we go. Attacking 4-2-3-1. There go Dembele. Well, I so wanted to use the BTN learning plates with we have roles and duties on it. So you can actually tell what roles and duties the AI is using. But we've done our best, we don't want to see it. We're going to keep this a mystery. Lacazette, can you do something with this ball? Zé Gomez plays it back to Germano. It's a sweeping attack to Lacazette. Germano, Olmedo shoots. It could have been a third goal. I don't want to see this. I just want to see the action zones because the action zones tell me more. Last 5 minutes, it's scary how United are playing. But so far, we've been looking solid defensively. But all they need is 1 goal. Lacazette from range. It's okay. It's just 2 of them on their own. We're playing fluid as well. United still haven't changed their tactic yet. I'm waiting they have. Now they've got 2 players in support. Dembele. So they're throwing more resources into transitions. Here you can see they've changed it over here. Just now there was a shift in the duties of one of the central midfielders. Zé Gomez rising up. Hanks wins that. Olmedo Olmedo tried a tricky pass. This is great space. Anthony Marshall gets into the box. And more again is in the right spot. Bazoa to Dimitrov. Dimitrov. Hanks comes in to defend. Dimitrov again to Dembele. Dembele to Clark. Renata. Marshall strikes. It's wayward. Okay. I can't take this shit. This extended highlights. Man, I thought it feels like comprehensive highlights. It's like I'm seeing too many highlights. We're really nervous. I don't know what to do. I mean, I kind of know what to do. Don't pass into space anymore. But that's the strength of our system. So, I want to go retain possession, but the strength of our system is sitting them off on the break. So I can't really take that shot off until very much later. Webster, what a cross. And Dimitrov, Zé Gomez was coming. I'm behind him. He had no choice. Look at Hajek. Intercepts that. Olmedo. Hajek again with the ball. Plays it back to Olmedo. Olmedo looks for options. Finds Germano. Germano quickly to Zé Gomez. Zé Gomez turns one way. Gets into Germano. Lacazette, you deserve to be shot. That was a perfect layup for him. I mean, the combination of Germano, Zé Gomez, they worked the ball perfectly for Lacazette to have a strike on goal. Okay, big substitution. Time for a substitution. All right, we're going to take Joe Hanks off. He's had a good game. Got to give it to the kid. He had a good game. And we want to take off Germano and put on Sergio Gomez. So what I've done is I've taken off my central midfielder who's on attack and brought on a defensive midfielder instead. So we're going to try and hold this out. So he's going to go there. It could be a big mistake, but never mind. Because I've not been thinking straight. I put in a player with very bad acceleration as a ball-winning midfielder on support, but I'm hoping that it's still okay. Zé Gomez to Ndiaye. Ndiaye to Olmedo. Olmedo back to Borthwick Jackson. Borthwick Jackson to Hajek. The boys are doing well. They're holding on to the ball. They know they're only a few minutes away from another memorable FA Cup final. Sir Gomez to Olmedo. Olmedo to Hajek. They're keeping the ball like, wow. Yes. 89 minutes, Gloucester City are about to celebrate a double over United. We have denied them another Premier League and Cup double for a second season in a row. We've got a Champions League coming up. This is memorable. Okay, oh yes. 30 seconds on the clock. Okay. Instructions contain are very fluid. Not like it's going to make much of a difference now, you dummy. We should have done this earlier. I should have done this earlier. With 10 minutes to go, go contain very fluid. Makes a lot of sense, right? Then I'm like, to 1 minute to go. I'm like in full panic mode. Okay, Webster, keep the ball. No, Salza is off. Cancel pending changes. Thank you very much. Moore has been an absolute star. This game, the ball playing defense, was the right move, us play with three centre backs. Zé Gomez is true. Zé Gomez inside the box, but the ball is taken off him by Shaw. Ndiaye, Sergio Gomez to Olmedo. Olmedo can't play the pass. Sergio Gomez back to Ndiaye. Ndiaye plays a smart ball to Mafio. Shaw has had a good game as well. More reads that like the champion that he is. Renata comes away. Renata into the box. Salza, more again. Taylor Moore has had a blinder this game. What a day. And we've done it. We've won the FA Cup again. Phenomenal performance from the boys. Let's continue to the post-match analysis. Look at this. The first half was literally United's all the way. We scored 2 goals in the first half. 7 minutes from Sergei Gomez. This was a beautiful goal. We need to see this behind the goal. All right. So here we go. Olmedo with the ball. He plays it to Germano. Germano plays it to Zé Gomez. We're going to slow things down. Okay, Zé Gomez gets to the ball, turns the players one way, and that was beautiful. I mean, that was simply sublime. Zé Gomez inside the box. He jinked past the entire United, I won't say the entire United back line. I think he beat 3 players to the goal. Lacazette's goal as well. This was off a throw-in. Played to Zé Gomez. Zé Gomez again playing a very important part. And this was fortunate. It was really, really fortunate for basically us, I guess. So at the end of the day, Manchester United have succumbed to Gloucester City one more time. In terms of the match stats, it wasn't so bad. I mean, the first half, definitely, it was United's, right? You could see that United were playing so well in the first half. All I did was, I sat back and we just became patient. You can tell our passing from defense, only 48% completion. You can see both sides were struggling with pass completion in midfield. But we did okay once we had the ball in midfield. Some of those chances that we created were not bad. And 50% of all our shots were on target. Pretty good. Clear-cut chances, I don't really care about this. Because this number is like, it seems to me is really nearly in this game, So the players performed admirably. I'm looking at my performances there. I wasn't surprised. Taylor Moore was the man of the match. He had a phenomenal game. He was on fire at the back with, look at that, key tackles, key headers, 5 key headers. He broke out so much of the play at the back. Putting him in the middle instead of playing Sergio Gomez there was pivotal. The selection of this defender was something else. And I don't often see a central defender winning man of the match when you win 2 goals. And then we had Zé Gomez who played brilliantly. He scored 1 goal and created 1 goal. So he's like basically 2 goals and an assist. And he doesn't get the man of the match, which is finally, it's fair. I like this. So some of these players played really well, and overall, I like this tactic, and I'm glad that we used the tactic, which was a 5-3-2 from Sandokan, and really special. I like this system. We did change this guy to an F9, right? Yeah, we changed him to an F9 so we could drop a lot deeper, and the interplay between the two, I was hoping to see a bit more of an interplay, and it worked. And then once we scored the first goal, I put him on DLP on defend, so he doesn't, because I find that the trick with some of the systems that you play with is this: you're committing more players into attack. That's fine. Once you scored the goal, you need to expect a backlash from the AI. Or look, if you're playing against me, I do the same thing. You score a goal against me, I go overload. That's my typical reaction in a lot of these games. I just go like, okay, that's it, we're going overload. That's what I do. And anything about it, you stretch the team, you want to push them, you want to try and break past them, and you're taking more risks. So what we did was we anticipated the fact that we've taken a goal lead. They are going to try. This is United after all. This is not some Mickey Mouse piece of shit. Okay, this is a good side, and they have a goal difference of 84 in the league. So we know they're gonna come at us, and they're good for it. So what we do? What do we do? We turn him into a DLP on defense, and this guy's a wing back on defense. So this flank today was superb. These 3 players, Hajek, Borthwick, Jackson, and Moore. Moore today, he was fantastic. And look at his attributes. He doesn't scream fantastic, right? But he's got very good positioning. 15. This is the thing about choosing your players. You gotta look at them. You gotta look at their mentals when you're playing a game. And I don't look at his tackling. His tackling is only 13, but his positioning was 15 today, and he was almost always in the right position most of the time to cut out a pass, tackle. His concentration is average, right? But for that 3-man defense, this guy was simply superb today. He played like the boss today, and I'm so proud of him. The boys have done well. Thank you, Sandokan. We have won the FA Cup final with Sandokan's 5-3-2. And now we're heading into the Champions League final. And for the Champions League final, we have something very special planned. I'm going to tell you what it is. You have to watch. It's going to be a special 2-parter, I expect. It's going to be quite a long show. But we have something special planned. And if you have any questions, you know where to find me. You can always look me up on Twitter at BusttheNet or addicted2fm.com, my website. Once again, I'd like to thank everybody who sent in the tactics. And some of you probably, you don't see your tactics here. It doesn't mean I won't be using it. We'll use it next season. So, drop a note. Tell me what you think. maybe even suggest who I should get, because I'm definitely going to get another goalkeeper. This is one of the weaknesses in our team. Sam Johnston, I'm too sentimentally attached to him, so I really need to get a better goalkeeper. So let me know what you guys think. And I want to thank all my patrons that continue to support with this channel. It's fantastic support from all of you. You make a lot of the shows possible. In fact, there's so many new shows and so many different directions we're going in. And you guys have been on Discord. There's been a lot of feedback back and forth. And I hear what you guys are saying. And so I react. So that's fantastic. So thanks a lot. So you guys have a good one. Take care. I'll catch up with you soon. Bye-bye.